I've come to the workshop today to make components for the automata that are to go into the prop theatre that I made for the video that I'm shooting. Unfortunately, I found that my liner cut tools are looking a little worse for wear, so before we get started, we're going to get these cleaned up and sharpened. The key to clean work is sharp tools, and although I've had a lot of experience sharpening these flat bladed chisels, I've had little experience sharpening these V-shaped or gouge tools used in lino cut. Luckily, I've spent a couple of nights this week nerding out with this DVD, which actually came with a tutorial on how to sharpen lino cut tools. So let's see if we can't get the best possible cut out of these tools today. I'll start by using this rubberized abrasive block to get rid of the worst of the corrosion. It looks like my gouges are in good enough shape just to be sharpened, for which I'll polish each individual cutting surface with a bit of honing compound and hard leather to get a really fine, sharp edge. My V-shaped tools do look like they might need something a little bit more abrasive than honing paste and leather to get rid of the damage to the blades, but luckily I'd soaked my Japanese whetstones overnight. By rocking the tool backwards and forwards on the whetstone, we can eventually find the exact angle of the bevel and then draw the blade back across the whetstone, grinding back the beveled edge. What we're actually doing by grinding back that beveled edge is we're creating this soft and thin bit of metal which hangs off the edge of the blade. We can then work that backwards and forwards with a piece of hard wood and the Japanese whetstone, and when it eventually becomes soft enough and breaks off, it leaves us with this really nice point which is now optimal to be sharpened. Once I've carried out that same sharpening process with the leather on my V-cut tools, it's now time to do a test cut on a bit of soft wood, and I think I'm ready to get on with my lino cut.